Welcome to my daily series of day trading, where I try to pinpoint my expectations in the market, especially in the futures markets and indices markets. So yesterday we had a choppy market that was majorly bullish, turned out to be bearish during the Tokyo session, but overall it was bullish. Today we are down like 0.2% on Dow Jones and around the same percentage, relatively the same percentage on other futures and indices. So looking at these charts, we were here yesterday and we are here today. This is Dow Jones, MYM, Samini. So as I said yesterday, we are looking at the Dow Jones coming to all-time highs this week. Preferably this week. We are not certain about that. You know what's happening with Trump and him threatening Iran. These posts. So we have been the markets has been moving just in sideways direction since the war started, and this is about the Dow, by the way. You'll notice that uh, S&P, that's NQ, no MES, and NQ, that's the Nasdaq, already hit their all-time highs in June, but the Dow Jones is quite unsure of where to go next. The all-time highs was hit like last year. Still, we're still uh, we're still lingering in between these weekly fair value gap that is shaded down below, and the all-time highs. We are still moving in within that range. But overall, our buyer should be bullish this week. We started the week at the lowest here. We are here Tuesday. We have no news this week, so the markets might be slow. Since the day started, the markets have not been moving. That's the Dow Jones prices have not been moving, and there's a huge uncertainty in the market. So let's just be patient and only take trades when you see your setup uh, playing around, playing about. Sorry. So on a daily, let me roll back to a daily. Yesterday we made a massive pushback upwards, and today it looks like the markets are still undecided where to move to. There's a quite um, a little drop in the markets with Dow Jones. So uh would believe that from my model, would believe from my trading model, I'd want price to come to 50% of this week, hit this 50% of this week, then roll back up because now you're still bullish. So this hasn't happened. I was expecting it to happen during the London session, but the London session looks like it's getting done, and not nothing like that is going to happen. So 50% of this week is this fair value gap, the inverted fair value gap, both the inverted fair value gap and the bullish fair value gap. So let me mark out this inverted fair value gap. And then this on an 4 hour. That's our inverted fair value gap. And here we have our bullish regular value gap. This turquoise. So yesterday prices actually came into this section, but they failed to tap into the 50% line, which also forms a component of the week. So I'll be looking for price to come back again, hit this 50%, then roll back up to take out this liquidity. That's my expectations today. Now, I often mark the 2200, but today looks like it's not playing along. I was expecting that London comes out of this 2200, linger around this place, go back into the 2200, hit the 50%, then roll back up, which was quite an over expectation on my part. So this is my play today. I'm looking for prices to come into this, come take out this liquidity, hit the 50%, then we are looking at this buy side liquidity. Now we failed to hit, and the markets failed to hit the weekly fair value gap last week. We actually started at it, and this week looks like they're not gonna hit. So unless the threats, Trump attacks Iran this week, then we'll see price coming all the way down and getting through this 50% of the week. So on the 15-minute time frame, no, let me go to the 55-minute time frame. Still maintaining our still maintaining our fib levels, 50% you see in my on our fair value gaps. You see why this is a point of uh, concern. This is a point of concern for our trade. So that's what we're looking at. Price comes here, then because it might get there's a need for price to come take get some liquidity, and or there's some energy down here below. Take out this swing point, then tap maybe this inverted fair value gap or the fair value gap before rolling back up. Yeah, is what we're looking at. That's what we are looking at with the Dow Jones. So for entries, I'll be if you want a short entry, then need to be prudent that you wait for New York Open. That's in the next 4 minutes. In the next 4 minutes, we are having and the New York Open that will probably push these prices down to our point of then after hitting our inverted fair value gap, we're looking at higher prices. So as for me, yesterday I suffered a loss. I'm here to recover, so I'll be patient. wait for prices to come, and then seek a setup targeting higher prices. That will be my play today. This is 2200 from yesterday, so I'll just take it out. Let me see what's with our session indicator. So London has been quite sell, so yeah, it really looks like it's going to play out. So yeah, I just good. Let's wait for price to come here, then I'll buy. For others, you can just like get into the trade right now, and your stop loss should be above here. So price comes, takes out this London low plus this Tokyo low into yesterday's swing point, take out the yesterday's swing point, then move back up. So I'll have a trade around this place. Let me see what I'll be looking at. That's a long position around this swing point. My stop loss will be yesterday's New York low, 49,186. Then my profit will be on Friday's high, London high. Yeah, Friday's London high, 49,995. That's like 50, this 50,000. It's an RR of 2. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at today. Yeah, so I was saying today I just will be trading Dow Jones. So an entry will be good. So for those who are entering, then the target should be, I don't know, they are then your stop loss should be your London high. So that's like an error of 1 to 1. So we have a continuation on the block here. Um, if you wanted your stop loss to be tight, then stop loss above this candlestick here this week. That's at 49,736 will be just as good, but I would prefer a wider stop loss for your trade to breathe because I'm quite certain that prices are coming for this yesterday's swing lows, they're like higher lows. That's it for Dow Jones. Let me look at MNQ. Trading in these current market conditions is quite hard, and even for experienced traders, I know they are getting it quite a challenge. It's really hard. Most of our models are not working and forces us to start reinventing our models, and that's like against the trading rule, most trading rules. So find that yourself, you are suffering losses. So you see, like in the morning when I woke up, that's like uh, 2 a.m. This looked like it was a buy, and it was ignoring this low. Then see it reversed back. That's like the week is like the week is like 100 yeah, 100 points. Not even 100 points, 200 points, 250 points per week. And see, making a decision out of such uh higher time frame candles is quite a problem. So we just had that candle getting out of this 200 mark, and this is just what we are looking at. We're looking at these swing lows. Once it hits these swing lows, then I'm convinced we will be going higher, and Trump would have settled this nonsense with posts and having the markets wait on him like others don't deserve to live or and make a living. So that's my I'm looking at this swing lows. This was yesterday on a 45. Yeah, we're looking at this swing lows. And so for those who take scalps and day traders, this will be a legitimate trade downwards, targeting these towards towards a New York open at 4:30. That's at Kenyan time is 4:30. UTC, New York is like 9 a.m., 9:30. Still on MNQ, that's Nasdaq, and having our sessions indicator on. We look at it this way. Looks like this. So I'd be really interested for price to come here now that we just open New York session just started at 8, but the bell is yet to ring. It will ring at 9:30. So I'd be really interested at this with this I'd be really interested with this continuation block. Which color would be good for this? Yeah, I'm really interested with this continuation block. Uh, yeah, that and this fair value gap. So I'll be waiting for price to come here first before making my entry, unless you are ready to have a massive and accommodative stop loss. So I'll be wait for price to I'll wait for price to come here before going down. Then we're up. Or still, you can have your trade the massive stop loss at the London highs. So when price comes, takes these lows, then takes these swing lows, then you're safe to take profit will be here. So that's it. That's my view on the markets today. I would have loved to go beyond this, but time is of the essence, and I really don't have a lot to say about uh, currencies. But I think gold is a sell. And also, guys, don't take my presentations or my words as financial advice for you to invest. It's just commentary about the market situation. So let's meet after the news and after the day tomorrow. Then we'll see what is a in Colono. Then we'll be evaluating what happening to tomorrow and onwards. So that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. So like just like on NQ that we are having a swing low at the lowest part. We in the lowest part on Dow Jones we are having a swing low as an inverted fair value gap and the 50% point for from the Fibonacci retracement of the Fibonacci tool. So the move is just quite the same. Move down into the swing low or the PDI, right? That's the Fibonacci and inverted fair value gap and a regular bullish fair value gap, then move high. So we are looking at the same scenario for both for both indices and futures or composites. I wanted to there's something I'd like brushed off, but looks legit. So let's get do away with this. There's a presentable range that runs from the upside part to this part, and we are the 50%. So I will once this is the premium and the discount side on the lower side. So this is P and D. So we are the 50, and price trying to come into the premium from the discount. So I look at these swing points still. So like price comes into the swing point, takes it out, gets the liquidity and the energy, then goes straight to the premium side. Um, and that's this the narrative and the strategy. So yeah, currently price is just looking at, it's trying to look at an array to tap at and then it rolls back down. So let me try and find the array. It's this green candle like an order block, a continuation order block. This one here. This is it. So price has just tapped at it, and we are now looking at lower price levels. I'd really love to enter this trade. I'm really tempted to. So guys, yeah, that's it. That's the presentation for today, and let's meet on the next one. Bye, guys.